Alex Pereira kicked my leg. I was like, this shit hurts.
That dude has the weirdest leg kicks. They're so sneaky.
Alex just has that thing that like comes once in a lifetime. Like Chuck Liddell had it. There's some guys that just have that death punch. That's Alex.
Oh! That's why you cannot stand in front of that man.
He came from a place where dreams are a luxury few can afford. He fought a demon that breaks most men from the inside, and he rose to become a king in the world's most brutal sport. This is not just a story of a champion. This is the story of an unbreakable spirit. The story of Alex Pereira begins not in a gym, but in the harsh reality of the Brazilian favelas. Born in 1987, his childhood was defined by one word: necessity. By age 12, he was out of school and working in a tire shop, hauling tires heavier than he was.
Pô, não tinha uma condição de vida legal, né? Meu pai pedreiro, minha mãe dona de casa. E comecei a trabalhar cedo, né? Em uma borracharia, com 12 anos de idade. 12 anos de idade, fazendo trampo ali de adulto, entendeu? E, pô, quando eu tô disposto a fazer algo, eu quero fazer bem feito, né? E quero ser um cara completo. E, pô, com 12 anos de idade, pô, já comecei ali, lógico, não conseguia fazer tudo, porque o trabalho era muito pesado. Mas ao decorrer do tempo eu fui evoluindo ali, fazendo coisas que, vai com 14, 15, 16 anos, era muito pesado, só um adulto conseguia fazer.
Sim. But the physical strain was only half the battle. The crew ran on cachaça, a potent Brazilian rum. Peer pressure turned into a trap. By 16, Pereira was drinking nearly a liter a day, sometimes even being paid in alcohol. This wasn't a life, it was a slow surrender. At rock bottom, he was a 21-year-old alcoholic with an 8th grade education, his future written in the bottom of a bottle.
Então assim, tive essa fase, né, e pô, nesse tempo eu aprendi também muitas coisas, como beber, né, foi uma coisa que me atrapalhou muito, né.
A bebida, mas no começo, já quantos anos tinha?
Não, eu assim, quando era moleque, mesmo até assim, antes de entrar na borracharia, chegava final de ano, eu, meu irmão, as molecadas ali da mesma idade, entendeu? 10, 11 anos, vamos... Caramba. A gente ganhava um champanhe, eu pegava escondido um champanhe e ia lá, beber escondido, bebia, e tipo, isso era final de ano, né? Entendeu?
Qual é a bebida que tu mais gosta? Cachaça mesmo?
Cachaça. Tinha cerveja e tal, mas também não tinha muita condição, né? A cerveja era um pouquinho mais cara.
aquela famosa 51.
A 51, velho barreiro, pô, era que eu adorava. Aí foi passando, tal, entrei na borracharia e, pô, a vida é essa, entendeu? A gente lidar com pessoas do bem, mas pessoas que talvez tenham vício ali, não tenham uma qualidade de vida bacana, entendeu? Sim. E, pô, a gente vai aprendendo esse tipo de coisa também. Como eu aprendi a trabalhar, ser um cara bacana e tal, eu aprendi também a beber. E isso eu não tive um controle, né, com a bebida. E, pô, cada vez eu ia bebendo mais. E nesse tempo aí, eu tentei parar, porque eu ficava assim, não, quando eu quiser parar, eu paro. Mas a primeira vez que eu tentei, pô, fiquei tipo 2 meses.
Mas aí quando tu disse que não teve um controle assim, teus pais não te controlavam ou tu...
Não, pô, eu bebia todos os dias, né? Os dias.
Tipo, teus pais não...
meus pais, pô, isso atrapalhava muito, né? Igual minha mãe, pô, fica bebendo, pra quê e tal. Então eu chegava tarde em casa, chegava no outro dia, ia pras festinhas, pros rolês, e ia trabalhar no outro dia.
The turning point was a kickboxing gym. At 22, he walked in, seeking salvation through combat. But for the first 4 years, he was a split man, a champion kickboxer by day, a battling addict by night. His salvation came through his coach, Belakwa, who saw the warrior within. He helped Pereira discover his indigenous Pataxo heritage and gave him a new name, a new identity, Poatan. In the old Tupi language, it means stone hands. It was a spiritual rebirth.
O que acontece? Esse meu primeiro treinador, que é o Beloca, perguntou pra mim um dia, falou, pô, seu pai, sua mãe, os seus avós, será que não tem uma ligação com esse povo e tal? Eu falei, cara, eu nunca vi não sei. Pô, pergunta e tal. Eu cheguei em casa no mesmo dia, eu perguntei. Meu pai e minha mãe, eles falaram que os avós deles eram tipo, a minha música de entrada. Desde quando eu comecei a lutar, eu entro com essa música, é uma música que eles fizeram no Xigu e tal, fizeram com os índios, e eu faço essa minha entrada, e aí uma coisa que eu criei foi a minha entrada, atirando ali, fazendo um arco e flecha, que seria um símbolo ali dos...
The alcoholic tire worker was gone. the Jaguar was awakened.
O Poatan também, ele que me deu esse apelido, que significa mão forte. Aí eu coloquei essa pedra aqui, ó.
Ah, não tinha visto aí.
Aí uns me chamam de mão de pedra, entendeu? Então, Poatan.
O Globo falou isso aí. O Globo
Poatan é mão forte.
Sim.
Aí eu gosto mão de pedra.
Sober and spiritually aligned, Poatan became a force of nature in Glory Kickboxing. He achieved the impossible, becoming the first and only fighter to hold the middleweight and light heavyweight titles simultaneously. But his legacy would be forever intertwined with another future star, Israel Adesanya. Their rivalry was born in the kickboxing ring. After a controversial first win, Pereira faced Adesanya again in Brazil.
But if I had to judge, I would have given it to Pereira.
The result was iconic, a devastating left hook that left Adesanya unconscious on the canvas.
Alex Pereira is one of the scariest fucking strikers on planet Earth. He's a bad motherfucker. That dude is different. He's scary. He's scary. Even when he was over in Glory, I was a big fan of his over in kickboxing. He was fucking everybody up in 2 different weight classes over there.
Right.
Dude, he hits people and it doesn't even make sense. That dude has nuclear power. He's got crazy power. He's one of the most vicious knockout artists in Glory history.
The score was 2-0. A blood feud was born. While Adesanya rose to UFC stardom, he made a fatal error. He taunted Pereira, saying his greatest accomplishment would be telling random women at bars that he beat me twice. The Jaguar was provoked. Pereira entered the UFC at 34, a supposed old man. Critics said a kickboxer with no ground game would be exposed. They were wrong. A flying knee KO, a brutal KO of a top contender.
Israel is essentially cleaned out the middleweight division.
How many years he is middleweight champion? 3, 4? I think he deserves some respect, you know. Don't treat him like this.
Because I've already kind of cleared the path by clearing out the middleweight division, there was really no one else for me to fight.
And I'm so impressed at how fast he came through the ranks. I cannot think of a guy who went from 0 to main event as quickly.
We have that history in kickboxing, so yeah, you know, they set him up nicely, and I like that.
In just 3 fights into his UFC career, he had his title shot against Adesanya.
And just finally, I know you were commenting a lot of Alex Pereira's posts before he won the title. He's going to rematch Izzy again. 4th time they fought. How do you see that second fight going in MMA between them?
I believe Pereira's going to win again. You know, there's some athletes that just have other athletes' number. And he works hard, and I'm rooting for him. I believe he's going to do it again.
At UFC 281, he was losing. Down on the scorecards, his dream slipping away. Then in the 5th round, he unleashed the stone hands. A flurry of punches, a TKO victory.
This guy is the comeback kid. Yeah. Same way last time. That's the thing. It's like same way as last time.
In just 7 days short of a year, Alex Pereira was the UFC middleweight champion. The story was perfect until the rematch. At UFC 287, Adesanya knocked him out cold. The reign lasted 147 days. For most, this is the end. For Poatan, it was just the beginning of a new legend. Instead of dwelling on defeat, Pereira did what only legends do. He moved up to light heavyweight. At UFC 295, he knocked out Jiří Procházka to become a 2-division UFC champion. He didn't just win the belt, he became the face of the UFC.
My cousin had the greatest analogy for Pereira. He goes, he is Thanos. Literally just collecting fucking stones, infinity stones. He's like, he goes, I love Marvel. He goes, it was like when Thanos showed up.
Yeah.
And he's just collecting infinity stones. There's a timeline. You know there's a bad guy. And then there's this ultimate bad guy who was just in some fucking bar in Brazil, and then Izzy had to open his mouth.
Isn't that crazy?
If Izzy just shut the fuck up, he would have stayed where he was. But I mean, it's like a delayed reaction on the kick. But if Izzy would have just shut up, this dude would have stayed in Brazil.
He headlined and won at UFC 300, the biggest card in history. He saved cards on short notice. He defended his title with a frequency that shames younger contenders. In just 736 days and 7 UFC fights, he went from debutante to 2-division king, the fastest in history.
he was beating up everybody over there, dude. And it was the way he was doing. He was putting him into orbit.
You just never know though, because the straight
Dustin Jacoby,
kickboxer.
that Dustin Jacoby KO.
Savage.
Jesus Christ. I was like, this fucking guy's terrifying. He was just different. He was just different. Like the power was different. The style was different. It's a weird style. Hands down, weird movement. Like but super technical, man. Like confusing. Like you see him, you say, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. He just hits hard. Negative. Incorrect. Completely unique style. Very technical and very well thought out. He's got solutions to everything. He was showing me and DC how he checks leg kicks, and we had a conversation about it. Can we talk about this? Can we tell people this?
What do you say?
No, me and DC did. Like, I don't know. We decided. I don't think we should tell people.
Yeah.
He's got a special way that he checks leg kicks. Yep. Was different than everybody else's. He's got a whole strategy behind it. We were like, oh shit. So he was showing us. So we're at the mothership. Me and DC and Alex Pereira. And Alex Pereira's kicking our legs, and he's showing us how to check. He's showing us how he checks and what he does to follow up check. He's got a system, man.
And you haven't seen that way to check?
It's different. I'll tell you later.
Definitely show me.
I'll tell you later. It's different.
It was whenever he was defending his championships on multiple occasions.
This is the power, this is the magic, I should say, of Poatan. Is he the most complete fighter? No, he is not the most complete fighter. Of course, you already know that. But he lands with such punishing degree that he forces guys into suboptimal reactions or suboptimal choices through dilemma, right? I'm going to hit you with a leg kick, and now I'm going to make you get into an unnatural stance, and then I'm going to land a punch, and then I'm just going to close the show. Like, it's absolutely unforgiving with the power, but the power, even if it doesn't stop you in some of the other stages, particularly with the leg kicks, it just compromises everything, and then the downstream results all are a consequence of that. Like, what he does is he forces you through thudding, crippling power to make some kind of choice that makes you much more vulnerable going forward, and then he really begins to pour it on. Like, that's really what he does.
But the true measure of a man is not the belts he holds, but the lives he changes. Pereira never forgot the favela. He founded Instituto Poatan, offering free combat sports and education to over 700 underprivileged kids, helping them avoid the path he once walked. Viral videos show him handing stacks of cash to strangers on the street. No cameras, no PR stunt. Just a man who remembers having nothing, giving everything he can. From the depths of addiction to the peak of combat sports. From the favelas of Brazil to the bright lights of Madison Square Garden. Alex Poatan Pereira is more than a champion. He is living proof that your past does not define your future. That rock bottom can be the foundation for greatness. He is and will always be unbreakable.
The wrestling,
yeah,
and that is like one of the things that drains people. You know, he might have got stopped early if he went for a takedown, and I think that's kind of what hurt Izzy in the Pereira fight, putting those takedowns up there. It takes a lot of gas. If you haven't been doing that for a lifetime, wrestling is one of the most draining things for the energy tank.
Without a doubt. I think with Izzy though, what he talked about, that left leg getting compromised, the calf kicks. You know, I mean, Pereira landed like 6 calf kicks in that first round, like hard ones. Yeah, that's why I'm amazed that Pereira, who's walks around like 40 pounds heavier than 185. I mean, he's fucking huge.
Yeah. But usually the big boys also could have more water to release, you know, the 205ers, the 85ers, the heavyweights. But yeah, that guy's massive. I've seen pictures of him off season. I'm like, holy smokes. He looks like a fucking small heavyweight at times.
When he gets into the octagon at 185, you can't believe he ever weighed 185.
Yeah.
He's so fucking big. It's a giant advantage, but I wonder how long he can do that. He's like 34 now, you know. I wonder how long his body's going to allow him to dehydrate the shit out of himself like that.
I don't get how because on the scale he doesn't look super sucked in, like doesn't look like he just got done cutting 20 pounds, but that motherfucker is so massive. He made Izzy look small, and I've been around Izzy. Izzy's a big guy.
Yeah, Izzy's a long, tall man, and Pereira's just, everything was so. Did you see what Robert Whittaker said about it?
The big fella?
He goes, you see the size of this fella?
Yeah. I did.
He's a freaking giant.
Yeah.
When it comes to hitting people, That dude, he's fucking technical too, man. It's not just power.
Yeah.
The way he's setting Izzy up.
That left hook.
The left hook is
so fast.
murderous. And he checks kicks as good as anybody, man.
I fought him when he fought Strickland, and his fist is like literally both mine put together. It was so massive.
Dude, and they're long.
Yeah.
They're like long fists.
Just a big fella. Just a big fucking
His
fella.
fucking highlight reel is like nobody else's. His highlight reel is so wild. Like his fight, you see his fight with Jason Wilness?
No.
Pull up Pereira KO's Jason Wilness.
This
By the way,
kickboxing?
yeah, Jason Wilness was world champion. Jason Wilness is like top of the food chain, elite kickboxer. And he fought Pereira before, and he actually had beaten Pereira at some time early in Pereira's career. But this fucking knockout is so wild. And you got to remember, like, you know, this is like the cream of the crop in glory. Ancestors, people that were like tribal folks in Brazil in the Amazon.
He looks like it.
He is, man.
That's
superior genetics, son.
Those knees, those long fellas.
Bro, that's some crazy genetics.
Yeah, perfect for fighting that style.
And the technique, man.
Yeah.
He's fucking technical. When he was walking down Izzy, when they were like hand fighting and he was checking these kicks, I'm like, this is dangerous in every way. It's not just dangerous power. He's fucking sneaky. He's really technical and creative when he's hitting people.
Yeah, slick. That pressure he was putting on Izzy too, just slow,
and
forward.
He's fighting strange. It's like hands down, straight up.
Yeah.
You know, and he moves in on you, and it's just like, it's so filled with danger.
Yeah.
Like every step he moves towards guys, you see this like recognition of this, like, it's a different kind of power.